Now coming to you from our New York City broadcast center, we have Patrick Dunn of Watershed Electric on the line. Mr. Dunn, what do we know at this moment?
All we know so far is that this was not an accident.
If it's not an accident, then it must be intentional. Both us and the Japanese have been hit by this thing. I think it's pretty obvious who's responsible.
Here's a Tomo.
It appears we have something in common, Admiral.
Our analysis of the information footprint shows that the pressures which collapsed our power grids appear in many ways similar to those that collapsed our markets. I am certain the Koreans and the Chinese are involved.
Let's not jump the gun here, Admiral. We've had our microscope on a man named Zerkezi. He had access to weaponized IW algos following that business in Georgia. He was also a major DOE consultant after the blackouts here in 2003.
Yes, we are aware of this connection. Has Zerkezi been found?
Not yet, but it won't take long. I'll keep you posted. Fisher, I'm afraid we might be facing an orchestrated attempt to push the world into a major crisis. Zerkezi might know more about information warfare than anyone on Earth. And the fact that this place is combat-ready, essentially stateless and better equipped than most governments, we need to find out fast whether this is a coincidence or whether someone inside this place is making a major move. That said, State Department has several very significant contracts with Displace. This thing is extremely political. I hate to do this to you, but keep it clean. Recon only, no fatalities.
Displace's offices are on the top 3 floors of the Hance Center Tower in downtown Manhattan. Recent financials indicate that they have invested heavily in their local infrastructure in order to maintain full operational capacity following even a major terrorist incident.
Satellite confirms Grimm's data. Displace is up and running at near to full capacity. It looks like they might be holding a meeting with members of New York City Council, possibly making a bid for protection or policing services to supplement the National Guard. They're prepared and opportunistic, that's for sure, but I wouldn't expect anything different. My money says they're playing fair, but if the boss wants to take a closer look, then that's what we'll do.
What's up, ladies and gents? Sinister1, your host here, and welcome back to our Splinter Cell Chaos Theory Ghost walkthrough. This mission is called Displace. This is another mission that we can almost fully stealth. There's just a few things that we're going to need to do in order to make sure that we can get through this nice and stealthy. There is no assault option because you're actually technically not allowed to take anyone out or kill them. That's why there's no assault. So we're going to go with Redding's recommendation instead of the stealth. We're not going to be using our SC-20K again, and we're going to set up the same type of challenges in all of the previous episodes. So hopefully you guys enjoy. This was definitely a fun mission to figure out, as well as a tough mission to get through with no perceivements. It's go time.
Fisher, we need to find out if Displace and Zerkezi are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. The Pentagon has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
What the hell do I care what Marco says? I don't even know him.
I'll tell him you said that.
So the thing about this first area is, in order to actually get into the building, you have to deactivate the fan. So one of these guards is automatically going to be aware something is going on because of the fan being turned off right here. It's not a perceivement on us, it's something that absolutely has to happen. I tried many different ways to see if I could turn the fan off depending on where the guards were situated to where they wouldn't notice the fan being off, but it's really scripted and pretty much they're going to notice every time unless you just take them out. Ideally, you want the guy that is out in the yard to be the one that actually sees the fan.
What's with the lights?
However, sometimes the guy on the inside sees the fan. That is something you don't want because he takes way longer to get there, and then you'll have to wait out in the front yard a lot longer than you normally would. So we're going to wait till he turns around, and then we're going to move up. However, you can do this with him only being alerted the one time because of the fan. If you're fast enough, you can get in here, pick the lock, open it up, and go ahead and get down before he has the opportunity to see that you have picked this lock and that it's open. It's not a very stealthy infiltration in my opinion, and I wish they came up with a different way. It's cool and awesome to go through the fan, but it just says, hey, someone's in here if the fan is off and the door or the thing that was locked is now not locked. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, this entrance isn't as stealthy as I think they could have made it. And we leave a rope, which doesn't make any sense either. Now, you can jump down, however, you're going to pretty much lose almost all of your health. And we're going no damage.
You're certainly entitled to request protection at that level from the National Guard, I agree. But let's face it, the National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
Sure, that's what we need, a presence.
On the contrary, the people want protection, they need protection, but they don't want to see protection.
Good work, Sam. Now you'll be able to access the central server on the first floor.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Yep. Welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-fi? As in, like, high in fiber?
Don't put me in adult undergarments yet, kid.
What?
Come on, I want to show you something.
So that briefcase that we just hacked is something that you need to hack. You have a few different opportunities to hack it. This is the one that you do that you're already waiting around, so you might as well do it here. And you just have to find it. Again, when they added this tool, this hacking ability, wirelessly to the game, it did make a lot of things a little bit easier, but they've added a lot more toughness in the enemy AI. So I think it's a fair trade. There is some bonus missions that we need to do, secondary objectives, and we're going to do that one right here, since we have to wait for these guys to actually move forward. Also, don't forget to leave a like. Really helps out. Comment
Sam,
below as well.
Each of Displace's different divisions seem to have their own server farm. I put a program on your OPSAT that will build a little backdoor into their networks.
You want me to upload that to each division server?
I would appreciate it.
Since you asked so nice.
Good work, Sam. That's the first of their servers. If you can upload that to each of the other ones, I'll be able to snoop around as much as I please.
I'll see what I can do.
And of course, as always, if you want to see how you can fail this mission or how things don't always go the way you want, check out the live stream as we went through it and learned it.
Oh man, I love that. We have to get some of those at City Hall.
Email me and remind me. I'll set you up with a good deal.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
I'm thinking that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OPSAT.
So,
Thanks, Will.
show me.
In the lobby of the Empire State Building, there are 4 brass rondelles, Art Deco pieces. Each rondelle...
There's not a lot to explain in these first areas here. You just need to be stealthy,
What, like engineering, financing, real estate?
which at this point is something I think you guys can do pretty well.
Elevators. Elevators like this one here.
Huh. Okay, Julian, what's your point?
My point is that every single day...
Once they do move, you're going to move up straight ahead. If you move any towards the light on the left, the guard that is sitting at the desk at the other end of the hall, he will always notice you, so you've got to do it from this in between the couch and the table.
Stairs are cheaper than elevators, Tom. Why don't we have stairs as the 4th discipline of skyscraper construction?
No one is gonna take the stairs up 70 stories.
And does anyone ever question how much an elevator costs?
We're going to OCP this light.
Right, and I'll tell you why. Because
It's the only way to get to the next area without that guy seeing you. You can't go along the railing on that right side because he will see you get over to there. Now, he can do 2 different things. Either he can go left, where we're going, or he goes right. It's more preferably if he goes right, but it's really the same outcome. You just have to wait maybe about 10 seconds longer if he does come your way. For those of you that want to have some fun, you can actually follow that guy over to his treadmill, and you can OCP his treadmill, so that way he falls, and it's actually pretty hilarious.
Sam. Upload that program to the last server and you'll make me the happiest girl in the world.
You're easy to please.
Access is a girl's best friend.
Don't forget to become a member. It really helps us to create better and bigger videos for you guys so that we can continue to run this channel. This is our full-time job, so again, thank you for those of you out there that are members already. You guys are truly, truly helping me out.
Yeah.
And my family.
Liquor cabinet playing video games. He's got the new Prince of Persia. Yeah, I heard it's awesome. Gonna be game of the year, man. Can't wait to play it.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about Two Thrones, I think. Because when this came out, I believe Warrior Within was already out. Now watch out for this guy that's going up the stairs. He can do two different things. Either he could stay downstairs for a little while longer, or he can go upstairs. This thing's a little tricky, so depending on how long it took you to do that hack, this guy is already in place. As of right now, if you've done the same timing, you can go ahead and get to the door. But I was being very cautious because at this point I was already playing it for 2 hours and there was just tiny little mess-ups here and there that would happen because I'm going through this with no saves. 0 saves on this mission is a very, very tough thing to do because anything can happen, especially when you're trying to go for a no perceivement. So we're going to go ahead and wait for him to actually get up and then come back. So I contemplated it a few different times whether or not I should go, but then I was like, okay. And of course, once he's passed, then you can go ahead and do the door.
Thanks, Sam. That's the last one. I can't wait to sniff around in Displace's laundry basket. What?
Laundry. I totally forgot.
Don't worry about that. That's nothing that you can do about that. That is not seeing you. It's just that when you hack something, it goes from red to green, and it's an automatic... If anyone comes to that location, they will automatically hear or see that that has been hacked. But there's really nothing you can do about it. If you hack an item like that, it's going to turn red to green.
Damn! It looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name Mnetich.
Mylon Nedich?
That name is coming up an awful lot, but we still don't have anything on him.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floor somewhere.
Sorry to interrupt, but...
I see it.
Power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
These guards can do different things, so all I can tell you is just be patient. Watch out for this camera here. And there's also a guard looking on the other end, so don't enter into the elevator until he turns around. We're going to take immediate right, and then we're going to record a conversation. Now, the conversation is very bugged, so just zoom in and make sure you're as close to where you see me as possible. That way you'll actually get it, even though you really won't be able to hear the conversation too well.
Well, it's perhaps best not to refer to our client as the wacko, but yes, him. Or rather, his penthouse. Milo's nowhere. B46. Anyways, they're Casey now, so there won't be a VIP, just the property.
Okay, sounds like a breeze.
Well, it hasn't gone perfectly smooth so far. You'll get the full VIP rate, and you'll be on duty as though there is a package on site.
Okay, got it.
Good. You reported 1300 tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there.
Good grab, Fisher. Milon Nedich's real name? Jesus. Milos Nowak.
Milos Nowak. Who is he?
The Barber of Bosnia. Suspected war criminal from the Bosnian conflict. Allegedly scalped some of his prisoners.
Wanted in The Hague.
Yeah.
Bet you dollars to dinars that he doesn't make it to trial.
That's okay. I think my money's safer on the Nikkei.
So we're at least halfway through the game at this point, which means that the hardest missions are still to come. Between Seoul, Battery, and Bathhouse, those are some of the toughest missions in Splinter Cell. And with the challenges that I have created for these games are going to make it even tougher. Now, that's going to be where we get to the point where I might not be able to do the no perceivement challenge. Especially in Bathhouse, because there's a few places that you walk across that there's no way not to be perceived, like towards the end of the mission and stuff like that, so it's going to be tough.
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, isn't that basically the Alaska of Japan?
Yeah. Looks like Milon Nedich has secretly relocated Zerkezi there.
Interesting. Now we definitely need to talk to Shetland.
We'll let State Department handle that mess. You're going to Hokkaido. We're sending a helicopter to evac you from the roof.
So all we have to do is watch out for the camera, and then we're going to go ahead and make it to the stairs. If you've done everything in my timing, this guy is going to be exactly where he is, and you should be able to get by. Three, 4, 8, 5. Don't be like me and enter it wrong. I did 3, 8, 4, 5. But that's it, ladies and gents. Mission complete. Another fun mission to do in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, and to do it 100% Ghost as much as we possibly could. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let's check out our stats. Bonus objectives complete, opportunity objective complete, and secondary objectives complete. As you can see, we've also done it with all zeros down the line. Guys, again, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps. Make sure you watch the videos in full. Become a member if you want to support the channel. If you can't, that's fine. Just make sure you share, comment, like, and you're subscribed. All of that helps out tremendously. If you don't want to be a member on YouTube, there's always Patreon that you can join, and there will be perks for that as well. And join us on our Discord, discord.gg/SinnerStrain01. The link is in the description. Click on that from a PC or from your phone or tablet, whatever it is, you'll be able to watch. And you'll be able to get on there and talk about all different types of games that we have coming up, as well as just be a part of a bigger community and a place where everyone feels they're a part of something and together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Love you all. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.